So we call money currency. Well, what else do we call currency or a current? Electrical currents, magnetic currents, right? Current is a form of movement. And in order for a current to exist, it needs to continuously occur. It needs to keep happening. It needs to keep growing, right? And so money is a current. So now let's imagine money as a river. Isn't it interesting how a river keeps flowing, it keeps giving, it keeps giving, it keeps giving, and yet it always has more to give? Why is that? The universe always keeps giving. It has the ability to keep giving because it understands that it doesn't run out. It's the way it does things. It's the way it maneuvers. It's the way it flows that causes it to give forever. And so you can make your money do that as well. Saving is not one of those ways. Why? Because when you put money, or when you put a dam inside of a river, when you just stop a flow and there's just no movement, now we've completely stopped the movement, right? What happens? The water becomes stale, becomes stingy, it festers, mold, things start to die, it becomes putrid, okay? And so your bank account kind of does the same thing. But what happens as soon as you pull up the dam? As soon as you pull up the dam and it gets to give and it gets to flow again, it gets to occur, the current gets to flow, it gives and it gives and it gives and it gives again. So I'm not saying don't save, as in don't take money out your money and save it for yourself. What I'm saying is finding a way to keep it moving, to keep momentum, to keep giving and flowing and growing. It's about the way you organize it so that it can flow and maneuver. Yeah, you can put it in your bank account and it can sit there and you can have some money, but then you're going to save. What people tend to do is they save money and then they go on vacation and then it goes down and then now they have to wait again. And then they build it, and then there's an emergency or a vacation or whatever it is, and then they have to do it again. Now I want a car and I gotta save. Rather, instead, let's guide everything so that there's some kind of flow, so that we have a place we want it to go to. And we have everything fueling each other. We have the mouth of the river, right? And we have the oceans, and we have all these things feeding each other. And so we need to do the same thing. We need to follow the laws of nature. If you follow the laws of nature, your money will follow the laws of nature. But if you break the laws of nature, the same thing happens. It's gonna stop. It's just gonna stop. It's gonna die once you stop following the laws. So that's why people invest. That's why people loan money at interest to others. It's so that their money is not just sitting there becoming putrid. It does something for them. And so then eventually, their money gets to work harder for them than they get to work for their money. They have to work for their money, right? Imagine if you walked to the river every single day and you grabbed a cup of water and then you took it back and then you drank your cup of water. And you're like, all right, well, I need some water. And you go back to your river and you grab a cup of water, you drink some water, and you go back and then you drink the water. That's like a kind of a ridiculous thing, right? You wouldn't do that. Yet why do we do that with our money? No, so a smart person decided to walk up to the river, drink as much as they can and say, you know what, let's find a way so that we can make this work for us. And so they build some kind of system in which they can collect that water, collect the energy, use the energy to their advantage, let it work for them, and so they can walk there less often, bring more back, and allow it to continuously work for them. Follow the laws of nature, and the laws of nature will work for you.